All right, Jess, thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to me today and welcome to this interview.
Well, thank you for having me.
If you want to start out by telling me and the viewers who you are, a little bit about yourself, where you're from, all these kind of things.
Yeah, so I'm Josh. I live in the UK in a small little countryside village.
Hmm.
So it's all right. And I started back in 29th of May. So I had got fired from my job and didn't really have a clue what to do, to be honest. And I knew probably before about thread trading, just seeing like on your Instagram.
Hmm.
So I needed the money really and the time. So I was working like 12-hour days. I didn't have the time for it, but now I've got the time and I decided to put £500 in and today I'm sitting on 5,200. So
That's freaking insane, dude.
yeah, I know it is crazy. My parents are still questioning it, how parents will be, but you know, the
Dude,
the profit's
trust
there.
me,
Yeah.
parents are gonna question it for a long time until they see like real success continuously going, and then they're gonna be like, oh, okay. So how
Yeah.
did you do it? Like that
Proof's
that's
in the
how it
pudding.
always is, dude. My mom cried when I told her I was moving to Dubai and quit my job and was gonna trade all the time. But now she loves it, obviously, because I give her expensive gifts all the time, So
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
it takes time, man, but they're gonna come around as well. How old are you again?
I'm 19.
You're only 19, dude. You're freaking young. When I
Yeah.
was 19, I was in the army spending all my money on women and alcohol. It was
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
So you got a good head start, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Start 'em early, yeah.
Mm. Wait, so what do you do now for a living? Do you only trade or do you also have a job on the side?
So so I was working at like a big construction company and I was earning like quite a bit of money. So I managed to save up quite a bit. I'm thinking of it's obviously only 3 months since I quit the job and I've just been using my savings really. I've had quite a bit. So I'm thinking of maybe starting some like a little part-time job just so I can, pay for like, rent to my parents or like food
Mm.
shopping, just like out of hours where I would be trading. So I still want to trading's my focus at the moment, but need a little bit of money eventually. But
Yeah.
the way it's looking at the moment, I'm looking good.
Yeah, for
So
sure, man.
yeah,
For sure, man. But it's also good to just compound the money, grow the account, make it bigger. Because the more money you have, the more money you can make, right? So, but
yeah,
obviously,
exactly.
you also need to enjoy life. For me, I've found a balance. I have the same amount. My account is the same size all the time, and then once I've made the profits that I'm happy with, I'm withdrawing all profits and then trimming the account down to that amount again. For me, it's around 900K to $1 million on my account, and every time I make 50K, 100K, I just withdraw everything. So I never have a bigger account, and that works
Yeah,
very well for me because the account is big enough to take the trades I want, and I can enjoy life and withdraw all the profits I make from it. So it's a good balance. It's about finding what works for you. Obviously, I'm aware that most people don't have $1 million account yet, but for whatever works for the current situation of that person, right?
yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, one day I guess we'll get to that stage, but I've just got
Yeah,
to
I'm sure you will,
see what
dude. I'm
happens.
sure you will. It took me quite a few years as well. I've been trading for full time for 6 years now. And it took me around 5 years to reach the $1 million account. So dude, it goes faster than you think. When you compound the account, it just keeps growing, and then out of nowhere, you're sitting with a 100K account, a 200, 300. So
Yes, my goal at the moment is so I put in 500. First month I got 1,000, so I've doubled that. Second month got 2,000, so I've doubled that, and then I've got 4,000. Well, more than 4,000 in the third month. So that's kind of
mhm.
what I'm doing at the moment, just kind of like doubling it every month. I mean, it's working so far, so I'm doing something right.
Yeah, man. And you gotta think about it's not like you can only make 1K every month because your account also grows bigger. And when your account grows
Mm.
bigger, you can make more money, right? So it goes faster the bigger the account is as well. So yeah, man, it's just about compounding and being consistent and putting your head into it, and then it's gonna be there faster than you know, man.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure, brother. What were you part of any other groups than Fred Trading before you joined, after you joined, or are you only part of Fred Trading so far?
No, Fred Trading's the first one I've ever joined. I mean, I'm glad it's the first one because it's worked wonders. The community's amazing. I mean, sitting on 5K at the start, I was looking at people, I was watching quite a few of the interviews you've done already, and like them saying, "Oh, I've got 2K in the first month," and I was like, "How is that possible?" Like, and
Mm.
then sitting on 5K now, I'm like, "Oh, it worked." So it's amazing.
It
Yeah,
is possible.
yeah. But yeah, it's the first one I've joined. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, dude, because I always wanna, if people are part of other groups, I also wanna ask them like, what do you think the difference is between the groups? But honestly, dude, I'm sure there is other groups out there, but from what I've been in this space for a long time now, and I can assure you, 99 out of 100 groups are freaking garbage, bro. Like you have to look long to find
Yeah.
something that's worth anything. So I'm glad you joined Fred Trading as the first one. I'm pretty sure we're setting the. I'm trying my best to set the bar as high as possible, right?
Yeah.
What
Well, you're doing that. Definitely.
I appreciate it, man. What would you say your favorite thing or two is about Fed trading so far?
I, I guess the accuracy of the trades, because
Hmm.
obviously, you're kind of going in for money purpose, but then you get into it and then you literally at the graphs, because I've got like a PC, I've the what's it called? The online app where you can like mark out your graphs,
Hmm.
view something.
Yeah, a trading view.
Is it called that? Yeah, that's it, Trading View. Yeah, so I'm literally sat on Trading View, just like marking up graphs, just like pressing. So I just like really enjoy doing that bit. And yeah, like I said, the accuracy, like when you do your like weekly checks and you see all the Ps hit, and there's like a couple where we've lost like 10 pips, something silly
Mhm.
like that. But it's like only so increment to what we've actually earned. So I think that's incredible how you've got it all right, you know, all the time. Too good, mate.
I appreciate it, dude. Dude, it's all about experience, man. I like to say that for me, trading is divided up into a few different things. For me, it's around 25 or maybe 33% experience and gut feeling. It's about 33% risk management. And then it's about 33% gamble, dude, luck. And you need to combine those three things. And dude, I just have a shit ton of experience in this space. So, and when you trade the same pairs, because I specialize in gold and DG30 and all the fast pairs, right? When you do it long enough, you kind of get
Mm.
a figure of what's happening, right? So it's about experience, it's about gut feeling, and the longer you do it, the better you become at it. So just stare at the screen for many hours every day, and eventually you're gonna get good, bro.
Yeah, yeah, hopefully. I've practiced a couple times using the like the demo account. So
Mm.
I've probably got like I think I've done about 3 trades, and I started doing it when gold was getting to all-time highs. I mean, that was crazy. That was
Yeah.
like because when I first joined, I did make a couple like just like doing a couple more lots than I should be. But you know, it's just learning, innit? You gotta make those mistakes to be able to know what to do next. So
It
it's
is,
all, yeah, I completely agree about, having the time for it.
It is, dude. It's just the same thing with everything in life. Like you go to school, you learn trial and error. It's the same thing with trading, man. It's a kind of an education, right? It's just all about keep learning, keep doing it, and then eventually you're gonna get good at it. So yeah, man, just
Yeah.
keep hustling, brother.
Yeah, just gotta make sure your stop loss is there. Because I see sometimes
Yeah,
you get
for
a bit
sure,
straight
man.
chats where people are not setting their stop losses. I'm like, come on, it's simple.
Risk management
Yeah.
is freaking 1/3 of trading, so it's very important. But that's why we keep trying to bang risk management into people's heads, because you gotta know how to handle your risk. Otherwise, trading is not a game for those that can't.
Yeah, exactly.
What does the future hold for you, Josh? What's the plan for this whole trading thing?
Well, obviously just I guess make as much money as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I'm sort of doing it full time now, but I can see myself in the future like properly doing it full time, like doing my own trades, because I'm really enjoying it. I've always wanted to I guess you could say escape the rat race is what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just never found like normal jobs very interesting. I've done all the usual stuff like trying to do the affiliate marketing, like trying to do like a YouTube channel, but I just wanted something different, and I feel like this is this. So I'm glad it's happened.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, dude. If you ask me, I think trading is probably the best opportunity there is in 2024 to make good money online for people, because it takes a lot of money and time and knowledge to start affiliate marketing, YouTube, all these kind of things, SMMA, all these kind of different things there is in trading. Dude, it's powerful, man. If you find the right mentor in the community, or you're very good at it yourself, you can do the sky's the limit. I mean, I make 50K on one trade sometimes, right? It's fucking crazy. Where else can you make 50K in 10 minutes? I don't know where you can do that other than trading. So it's
Yeah, it is mad.
powerful, man.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to me. Is there anything you want to ask me at all? I know it's hard to be put on the spot, but anything at all?
I it's more of the trade. So obviously, like I'm here from the UK, and I know that you have a couple more like members that do the trades. So what time, like, I guess for me, so like I know when to stay awake, because obviously I want to do as much trades as possible. So what do you reckon's kind of like the best, times for me? It's like I don't know, like waking up at a certain time, going to bed at a certain time, just to be able to get all of them. So I want to get as many as possible, I guess.
Yeah, so you are in a very good time zone, because I would say Europe and UK is probably the best time zone you can be in, because then you can trade London session and New York session. London session being obviously in the work hours in Central European time, and we have New York session, which is all afternoon and all evening. And that's where I would say 90% of our trades come out, if not 95. Um, Especially for me, it's in the evening UK time, I would say, or probably afternoon, not evening, probably from around 1-2 p.m. and then the next 4 hours after that is where I trade mostly, because that's when the New York stock market opens. It opens 2:30 UK time, I think it is. Yeah, 2:30 UK time. That's where I take most of my trades, the scalps. Where to Hate, my partner, who's also trading inside Fed Trading. He is from Canada, so he trades also mostly in New York session. So I think probably 70% of our trades come in from around 1-2 p.m. UK time, and then the next 5 hours. And then sometimes trades come earlier, sometimes later, but most of them in that time period in the daytime. And most people from UK are awake there, so you're in a very good time zone when it comes to trading.
Okay, thanks for that.
No worries, man.
All right.
Anything else?
Don't think I have any more questions.
All right, man. I really appreciate you taking the time out to talk to me, Justin. If you have anything at all, just shoot me a message. You have my Telegram.
All right, will do. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Thank you so much.
All right,
Bye.
bye.